Good Saturday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, alive and in color in Central Texas, USA on another cool day. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Kingsland, Texas?
The current temperature in Kingsland is 36.
36 with a high of 68, which is not too shabby for this time of the year. I'm in my Casita RV, travel trailer type, 84 square feet of interior space. Been full-time in a long time. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The current temperature in Bangor is 34.
34 with a high of 47. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
In Butte right now, it's 22.
22 with a high of 44. Not too shabby. Hey Google, what's the temperature in New York City?
The current temperature in New York City is 42.
42 with a high of 54. Well, sounds okay to me, guys. But anyway, what else can I tell you other than today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. And what else? Tomorrow we turn our clocks back 1 hour, spring forward and fall back. So Sunday's it, guys. Sunday is time change, so don't forget. I wouldn't want you to be late to work or early to work or whatever. Yeah, you'd be early, I guess. So anyway, turn your clocks back 1 hour tomorrow. Yeah, get up at 2 a.m. and do it like you're supposed to. It's crazy, isn't it? Anyway, hey Google, tell us a giraffe joke.
What do you get when two giraffes collide? A giraffic jam.
Interesting. She had one anyway. What else? This is Trenton Clump. That's an it. That's a little travel trailer that fell off the other day. That is a teddy bear somebody made me and put Rusty 78609 on it. Thank you very much. That is Popeye and Olive Oil from the Popeye cartoon. Somebody sent me those, and Betty Boop. All of that's been sent to me. Behind them is bumper or just a sticker from the that says Native Texan on it. That's what it says, Native Texan. And next to the sticker that says Native Texan is my MiFi Jetpack 7730L. That's how I get my internet unlimited data plan from Verizon. It's no longer available, so don't worry about it. It is that's a 1,000 yen note worth about $9. That's a €5 note, and below that's two $2 bills. That's a Frugal RV Gal sticker. Check her channel out. That is Mr. Bojangles. He pulled a little string and he dances, and those are organic bananas. I'm getting a little low. I got about 3 or 4 left. And this is a pillowcase with travel trailers all over it. That's Olive Oil's bra. That is an Ever-Dry dehumidifier. That is a smiling face with a nose, ears, and hair. And now that is that little thing right there is it says life is better in a casita. So just remember, this is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. Why not, huh? Got a lot of comments, guys. Got a lot of comments. So let's do it. What else can I tell you? It's cool here. I got some trikes coming. Hopefully the one from Bolton, I don't know if it's been shipped or not. I can't tell. It doesn't show it. So hopefully they'll ship it. Maybe they're going to take the money and run, huh? I hope not. Something, I got an email from Amazon. It's the first time I ever got this type of email from Amazon. I think it was. It could have been a scam or semi-deal. I don't know what it is. But they wanted to know why I returned some items. I think that's strange. But having said that, moving right along, Steve Healy says, enjoy your beer, my friend. I have traveled the world for 45 years, been around it so many times, couldn't even start to count. I hate flying, but as international traveler, it is the only way I go. People are much more rude on planes today than in 1975 when I first started, but that's another story. Thank you. That's interesting. Blue Wave Odyssey. I flew on a private corporate jet a few months ago, my first and only time on one of those. It's been near 20 years since I've been on a commercial flight. As long as I'm able to drive there, it'll be the only way I'll travel, and I'll gladly pull our travel trailer. Thank you. Blue Wave Odyssey. Jay Hancock. Hi, Rusty. Jack in the Philippines via Texas. I fly once a year from Dallas to the Philippines, 14 hours. Stay during most of the winter. I see quite a few electric trikes over here used as taxis. That's interesting. Thank you. Joyce Forney, Fireside Chat. Hi, I enjoy a cloudy, rainy day. Forces me to catch up on my inside chores, which can be straighten pantry, organize cupboards in kitchen, clean out refrigerator, and give a good wash, make soup, listen to music, or watch Rusty 78609 channel. Thank you, Joyce Forney. Also says hi, sampling trikes. Can't wait to see you riding your bikes, trikes. Okay, sounds marvelous to me, and wish the best for you. Enjoying lots of fun. Thank you, Joyce Forney. Tim B. I've been riding a trike for about 6 months now and love it. No electric motor, 6-speed, 20-inch tires. I will share a couple of observations while starting out. You will feel every tilt in the road a lot more than a two-wheeler for obvious reasons. It's great for shopping, a lot of space for cargo. The higher up you sit, the greater the leaning sensation. Not really great for off-road adventures. I paid about $800 for the one I am riding now and plan to buy one that sits lower in the next year. Anyway, left a link to something. Thank you, Tim B. This is Conrad G. Hey, Rusty, I really like your Beer 30 Fireside chats. Might be interesting to see the fireplace with the lights turned down a bit. Mood lighting, sort of. Yeah, the only thing is that when I turn the lights off or down, the camera just focuses on the fireplace and it's just dark. You know what I mean? It doesn't look right. So, yeah, I worked with the lighting. That's the best I could come up with. Prairie Night Moon says, I last flew about 5 years ago to Seattle, then cruised Alaska. It was fun. I really appreciate retirement. Every day I do pretty much whatever I want to do. Well, I do too. Kathy Lenners, about 15 years ago they flew. Thank you, Kathy. Flew to Arizona. Mike Ellis says on Beer 30 says, right here with you, bud. Glad to see you at your best. You are a great inspiration. Well, thank you, Mike Ellis. Bart Maverick, you're all right, Rusty. I think we all think on the same lines of how to make life better and be happy with whatever we do. Like always, I like your videos. It's my therapy. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear it, Bart. It's my therapy too. Gale Resources, love the crackle of the fire. Now, if you start throwing out some seed or something, those deer will hang near your place, the safe place. Well, see, the hunters have me beat. They have deer feeders, and they throw out corn on a timer. You know, usually it's early in the morning and at sunset, and the deer come to those feeders just like they have for all year long, and pew, they get popped. Anyway, Elbow, that's cute. Thanks, Rusty. Love this fireside chat. Sven Johnson gave me a thumbs up and a beer and so forth. Mr. CJ Cav 64, he says, I've been flying from the West Coast to the East Coast Sunday. I'll wave when we go over Central Texas. Cheers, Captain Rusty. That's interesting. West Coast to East Coast on Sunday. So apparently not too many people fly, but God Almighty, they got a lot of people on them apparently. Sue B, have fun on your new adventurous bikes. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I will get the trike, the one from Liberty next Wednesday. I think it's scheduled for delivery. As far as the Bolton, I haven't even heard on it at all. Arthur Leslie at 68 and single for the last 20 years. To me, buying 2 trikes makes perfect sense. After all, when it's something you want to do and it's cheaper than supporting a wife for a month, why not? As for flying, on my last plane trip, they served tasty peanuts, and the armrests had nice ashtrays. Too large a bag was about the only thing they didn't want you to bring aboard, and the stewardesses were centerfold quality young ladies. Ah, the good old days when men were men and there were few less stupid people in Washington. I don't know about that. Although the kids did suffer under the restrictive knife blade length rule at school. How dare them tell anyone that their knife blade was an inch or two too long? You can't even take anything to school now. I don't think you can even take pencils, can you? Scotty Thompson, cool video tech talk. Thank you, Scotty. Talking about my Beer 30 deal. Scotty Thompson says, cool video talk about the trikes. I bet you drink wine sometimes, Rusty. Yeah, I do, only on days that end in Y. And it's red wine. It's supposed to be about that much. Anyway, Mike says, I love your channel and advice. And your advice, simplicity, opens our eyes for the beauty we used to walk by. You live more than an hour than most running on the hamster wheel for a week. Yeah, I've been on that hamster wheel myself. Yes, I spent 20 plus years on the hamster wheel of life, and now it's paying me back through a nice Social Security check every month. Scotty Thompson, cool comment, call Rusty. Tom Wilson, nothing wrong with quiet, like going out on my deck at night and listen. Yeah, it's quiet out here. Texas Life Julie, I like watching the planes come and go too without binoculars. I'm close to the airport, but not so close that the noise bothers me. That makes it nice. After all, my choice of views since moving into my RV is between three things: a chicken coop, a pump jack, or planes. All is good. Great view, huh? JT's Crappy Cave. Deer go in their deer holes when deer season starts. Yeah, I hunted for over 30 years, and my best memories come from around the campfire. Most of them do. Same person. Love these fireside chats. Keep them coming, Rusty. Yeah, I'll do one every now and then. Hazel Martin, cheers, Rusty. I have to tell you, my great-grandson, 2 years old, loves it when I watch your videos. He knows your voice and comes running to sit in my lap to watch you. Enjoy your evening and stay warm. Well, that's good. I'm glad he's doing that. Maybe we can learn something together. Rod Williams, Rusty, do you think there are fewer birds in the world these days? I live in Oklahoma, and it seemed like the trees were full of birds when I was a kid. I don't see as many now. Actually, I don't either. I certainly haven't counted them, but it doesn't seem like it to me also. William Bingham, good one, Captain. Haven't flown since June 2002. I love the open road and windshield time, pulling my teardrop heading to the west for one more camping adventures. See you on the road, hopefully soon. Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill! CW Productions on the living in the Prius, the car. Nice. He liked that. Well, I did too, actually, and I'm not going to say I'm not ever going to do it again. If I ever get me another Prius or something, I might. Who knows? Or a car, who knows? I'd probably do it, sure. Beer 30, Spiderhead, thumbs up, partner. Says that fire will keep the coyotes and snakes away from your bedroll tonight. A good fireside chat. Remember, you got to go where you got to want to go. Do what you want to do with whoever you want to do it with. Muchas gracias, my friend. Many thanks for your thoughts. Well, you're very welcome, Spiderhead. Enjoy your casita. Rod Williams says, I have never flown and I probably never will. I don't think you're missing a thing. James Justice, you look great, and I always enjoy hearing your closing statements on health. Take care. Well, thank you, James. High Desert Barb. Hi, Rusty. Love the fireside chat. Thank you, High Desert Barb. Mr. C. Rusty, I flew on an aircraft last weekend. In fact, I was the one flying it. I fly paramotors. Gonna go fly it tomorrow, Saturday as well. You can check out some of my flights at my channel. He's got a link to it. So thank you, Mr. C. Be safe, my friend. Stephen says, you're in good company, Rusty. I think so, too. Dr. Dan, he says, I worked in China for 5 years and Azerbaijan for 10 years on a month gone and a month home basis. So there were bunches of airplanes involved. When I retired 3 years ago, I didn't fly until about 2 months ago. No plans to do it again until I have to. Don't miss it a bit. It's the peace and quiet I crave. Beer 30, jam the maker, but it's cheap. Words of a person who knows the struggle. Well, I've been there. I've been broke a few times, and I hate that feeling. And that's why I hoard things. I used to, and I don't anymore. But it was because, I couldn't throw anything away because I figured I might need it. Jesse Justice, just found you and love it. Well, welcome, Jesse Justice. Enjoy the view. Enjoy the videos. Susan Blackston. I'm just being sure I got the video going. Susan Blackston, wonder how many of your 40,000 subscribers are alone, in need of some human connection, watching you talk and living alone. A lot, believe it or not. Anyway, comment is from Frugal RV Gal. How you doing, Frugal? She says she can't wait to see the bikes you get and see what you think of each of them. Well, I'm looking forward to it too, Frugal. And enjoy your, well, let's see, you're at a state park still, I think. But yeah, I may see y'all out in New Mexico, or you out in New Mexico next year if you're going to be at the Bureau of Land Management site near Capitan. Adios. D, just D. Okay, Rusty, the reason I watch you is the same as you put videos out, is to keep in touch with other folks. Please let us see the three-wheel electric bikes when you get them. I would like to get one. I have a stationary exercise bike and ride 5 miles a day and watch Amazon Prime. Me, 77 years old. Secret, I want to go to the Pacific Ocean before I'm 80. Want to walk on the beach, smell the air, and feel the sand between my toes. Take care and peace out. Yeah, well, you know, just plan it and do it, man. That's all I can say. Wendy McGee, jet trails don't last but a minute or two. They last longer than that. Depends on how damp the air is. And don't reach but a short little bit behind the aircraft. Man, I don't know where you are, but here, well, if you live in a really dry climate, that's true. But here where I live in Central Texas, hell, they string out for hundreds of miles, looks like. We saw them throughout our childhood and lives. They don't compare. I hear you. W. Samang, can't wait for you to get the trikes. Me either. Here's Frugal RV again. How you doing, Frugal RV Gal? Hey, Rusty, happy Beer 30. Missing our Beer 30s. Nice fire. I can't tell you when the last time I have flown. Well, mine would go back into the 1990s, I think. Amy Mosley Smith, I had to fly from New York to North Carolina when my late mother was on her deathbed some 9 years. My first experience with turbulence, have not flown since. I hear you. Yeah, you know, flying is, again, to me, it's like riding a Greyhound bus in the sky. I wasn't impressed. And that was, you know, that was back many years ago. Maybe it's changed. This is on the Beer 30 stuff here. Sharon Holmes, been on the run all summer cross country in our 22-footer. It was fun, but we're tired now and staying put in our 60s and retired. I miss my home and luxuries that go with it. Washer, dryer, hate laundromats. Yeah, I'm not really fond of laundromats myself. And all the extra room and just being stationary. Don't you ever crave more space and maybe a real fireplace? Arizona here. Not really. I don't crave more space, and I certainly don't crave a fireplace, because there's only a few times a year you can use it at my home base in Texas. No, I doubt that I'll ever have another home. I'm an RV guy, and that's kind of the way it's going to end up, I think. Debbie M., first thoughts and prayers, all the deers out there. Second, flying is fun, especially turbulence. Yes, I'm a freak, super freak. Third, I know you'll say no, but also I know you can change your mind. I can change underwear too. Thinking of making a Facebook page too. I can't get into, I had a Facebook account I set up many years ago, and I went back to get into it, and they want me to verify my identity by a copy of my driver's license and all kind of other crap, and hell with them. So I'm afraid Facebook's out for me. Anyway, it says everybody will still watch your YouTube channel. You can just post pics of funny things. No, I'm not going to do Facebook. Fourth, enjoy the things you want to buy. Do. You don't need to explain. We only live once. You may be 74, but you're energetic, active. Yeah, well, you know, P.S. Love the Beatle haircut. Some days it's the Beatles, and some days it ain't. John Cook, murder season, LOL. Well, actually, that's what it is to me. I mean, you know, it is murder. I mean, they don't hunt. You know, it's not like they walk around and hunt and try to get downwind or upwind and look for tracks and follow trails and stuff. That's hunting. You know, what the hunters have done for a long time is these people that lease these ranches for hunting put out deer feeders to attract the deer, feed them year round, and then the hunters come, sit in a deer blind maybe 50 or 100 yards away and shoot the deer. That's like, you might as well shoot cattle, in my opinion. Now, I know there's deer hunters out there that are going to take exception to that, but there is a lot of good things about hunting. The camaraderie of sitting around the fireplace, having a few drinks, playing cards, getting to know your family and friends and all that stuff, that's good. Anyway, last comment, just here for the comments. That's the person's name. I travel by plane 6 times a year for work and fly out of DFW to Greenville, South Carolina, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Having pre-check is a plus when flying regularly. Enjoy your fire rusty and keep the videos coming. One more. Clint Price, I am personally afraid to fly after 911. Flying is a nightmare. I drive 1,200 miles to Florida a few times a year instead of flying there. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for your comments. Thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, bye. Oh, let me get a joke. Hey, Google, make us laugh.
What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear.
Yep. Anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products. Appreciate it. What else? Drink plenty of water, 3 or 4 quarts a day. Won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply, either through your nose or mouth, doesn't matter. Hold it a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure, and that's, check it out if you don't believe me. And then what else? Stretch, 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 pedal, 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 pedal on my trike. And then swivel, 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 walk, walk, walk. Exercise your body once or twice a day. You'll never regret it. You may live healthier a little longer because of it. And what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobe, your consciousness. You know, that's where basically you are. So don't let people dump trash in it. You know what I mean? Form good thoughts. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, turn off the news. But anyway, what else? At ease, adios, enjoy your Saturday, enjoy your weekend. Don't forget to turn your clocks back 1 hour tomorrow. Okay? Adios, amigos. Until next time, what am I going to do next? I haven't a single clue. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.